Hi guys! Ever wondered what happens when you mix a little bit of curiosity and a dash of crazy? Well, today we're putting on our lab coats and diving headfirst into an experiment that you don't want to miss. We're talking about the Oobleck. And trust me, you're not gonna wanna miss this. Get ready to learn, laugh, and maybe even get a little messy. Let's go! First off, what is Oobleck? Oobleck involves mixing cornstarch and water to create a non-Newtonian fluid that behaves like a solid when forced, but a liquid when relaxed. It doesn't follow the normal rules of fluids. It acts as both a solid and a liquid. How to make Oobleck? To make Oobleck, you will need cornstarch and water. A good starting ratio is 1 cup of cornstarch to 3/4 cup of water. Today we are going to use 3/4 cup of water. You can adjust the ratio to change the consistency. You can also add food coloring for a fun touch. I'm going to use orange food color, which here we have already added. You can notice, as I mix this, it feels weird and a bit heavy. This is the magic behind the non-Newtonian fluid, where the cornstarch particles are suspended in water, meaning cornstarch particles are not dissolved but are spread out in water. Its viscosity or resistance to flow changes depending on the force applied. When pressure is applied quickly or forcefully, the cornstarch particles jam together, making it behave like a solid. Sometimes it acts like a solid, and sometimes like a liquid. Once you have that mix, go ahead and throw our hands in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up with my hand and watch this. When I squeeze it, it acts like a solid because a non-Newtonian fluid, just like this one, when we add pressure to it, acts like a solid. But when I stop adding pressure to it, it goes back to a liquid. Look how cool that is.
Wow.
And what do you think will happen if I sink my hand all the way down to the bottom and suddenly pull my hand really fast? 1, 2, 3. I picked up the entire container. Do other things like put something on top of it. Or punch it. Fast or slow. As you can see, it's hard to pull out. Look. It's rock solid when force is applied. But when I'm gentle, it's easy. Now, when you are done with your oobleck, do not pour it down the drain. It will clog it. Make sure to put it in a plastic bag, tied up, and just throw it in the trash can. Thank you for making oobleck with me. I hope you had as much fun learning about as I did. And remember, stay curious and keep experimenting.